if it's 5th grade and up, intercourse
Absolutely.
is very exciting.
Oh my God, you
Two
want
turtles fucking? That is a hilarious moment.
takes forever.
Yeah. There are many topics and concepts we are all familiar with, but aren't necessarily sure how they work. Each week I present a guest with a surprise topic and ask them to try their best to explain it. This is Explaining Things. Hey, welcome back to another episode of Explaining Things. As always, I have a guest comic with me who's going to explain a concept we are all familiar with, but we aren't exactly sure how it works. Today, my guest comic is Boston comic Robert Greene,
How's it going?
also known as Rob Greene.
I go by Rob, thank you.
You
We're
go-
good friends.
How would you start a zoo?
Oh man.
How would you open a zoo?
I saw a movie detailing this exactly.
Matt Damon.
Yeah.
Did you watch the movie?
No.
But what if your goal was to just have a diverse zoo for the public
Okay.
to come in?
I
Can a
think-
millionaire just do that?
I think you're going to be more than a millionaire if you want to have a zoo.
Funding is the whole issue, so if you're not a millionaire right off the bat, like, that's such an impossible hurdle. Obviously, you'd have to find investors, and
Okay.
the whole thing is, why would they have any confidence in you to organize, their money into a successful zoo?
Well, I mean, I'm going to be going into these meetings wearing the appropriate attire. I'm going to be dressed like halfway between the Crocodile Hunter and Crocodile Dundee.
Yeah, absolutely. Do you think it would help you to find funding if you were already a licensed zookeeper?
Well, you're teaching me now.
Because what I'm
finding
saying
out
is,
I've got to get a license.
I assume you need a license. Like in the 50s, a zookeeper was just a fucking janitor. Fill the bowls, scoop
it.
the shit.
Yeah.
But now you're a scientist.
You're a scientist who is still taking like an ice cream scooper full of like cat meat. Like, there you go.
Exactly. Let's just say you have the money.
You've got the money.
Okay, for the sake of it. We have $100 million.
I think you've got to find the land, and you've got to find like the government to be on board with this too.
The cages and the fencing has to be a certain thickness or strength.
Yep.
So you got to find land,
Yep.
zoning,
Yep.
permits,
Yep.
local government, probably state government too. This is
mean-
obviously because if shit goes wrong with a zoo, shit goes really wrong with a zoo.
That could happen.
And like the fucking tigers in the streets.
If we know anything from Tiger Woods, keep him off the streets.
Keep him
He's-
off the streets. Oh, do you own the zoo, or are you like the CEO of a zoo?
You are, but you're still outranked by the king of the jungle. I mean, that's your next problem, right? It's like, let's say you got the land, you got the whole setup, you got an empty zoo.
Now it becomes, what animals do I want? Do I hire a chief zookeeper and they kind of help me make these decisions? I want a polar bear. I
Definitely.
think that's the mark of an official zoo.
Oh, yeah.
A polar bear shows that you're taking this seriously.
I want a sad-looking, dingy
Brown
polar
pony.
bear.
It's just a grizzly bear with baby powder.
You need a lion.
You need a lion.
You need something from the ape family.
If you have a gorilla, a polar bear, and a lion, those are
Yeah.
your support beams.
Definitely.
For your zoo. And
Yeah.
everything else is ancillary.
Right.
Capybara.
Jackalope, give me a chupacabra.
And then I like a reptile exhibit. I do.
It's good. You want something indoors.
You want something indoors,
A little break.
little
you want
cooler.
A little bit of air conditioning somewhere.
Absolutely. But an elephant is great when you're going to have an elephant.
Love an elephant. A hippopotamus would really
Hippopotamus,
be
you don't see often enough. You realize they're like faster than a man in the 100-meter dash?
I remember when that one hippo ate Usain Bolt.
Oh my God. Caught him from behind.
Is that it?
Where are we getting the animals? We
I
have our
mean-
checklist. We know
Yeah.
which ones we want.
I mean, that's a real shady area.
That's
there.
where it gets
You're-
shady.
that's where
Is
you're
this a
talking
poacher?
to-
Am I talking to like the Tigerland guy? Am I
Right.
getting a tiger from him?
Yeah.
Is he legitimate?
I mean,
How do you tell? Off the top of your head, if you needed an adult, a 3-year-old, Bengal tiger, what does that cost? Is it
Much.
$100,000?
I think we're under 100. I think we're
okay.
I think we're under 20.
Under 20?
Have you seen
The type of people?
who own tigers?
Yeah.
They could use $12,000.
You have a guy you send out.
I think you definitely have a guy.
Yeah,
who
it's
got,
not
like-
you.
Yeah. No,
it's
like
a zookeeper, scientist, whoever, who takes pictures for you.
he's a scout.
It's like American Pickers. It's
exactly
your
like
scout
that.
is like, this guy doesn't know what he has right now.
You're not sure if they're gay. You've talked to all these shady people, or you've sent out poachers, or you've talked to different animal sanctuaries. Maybe you get a little discount on like a scratch and dent tiger.
Yes, absolutely. This tiger's a little defective.
Yeah.
I'll give you $5,000 off.
That's what I'm saying.
Do you get bundles? I guarantee you get a bundle.
If you're
a certain
trying to buy a
wildlife
tiger,
guy.
you think somebody's not going to throw in an antelope?
I'll give you one tiger for $75,000, but I'll give you 3 for $130,000.
And you know what? In the back, we got a box full of armadillos. Take as many as you want.
Now you have to decide the order of your animals.
I think you're going to do it like Disney World. You're going to spread out the big ones.
Yeah. Well,
So-
you can't front load it.
Right.
You don't want to put them all at the end because
Right.
people will be bored before they get there.
You can put a little filler in there.
You can put some filler in
Yeah.
there for sure. Meerkats here. Oh, armadillo here.
Yeah.
Antelope here. Oh wait, gorillas next. Never mind.
I think something key about the zoo is getting some buzz. You need an animal who is trying to get pregnant. These pandas that they haven't fucked in 75 years, but look at this.
In their head, they're like, if we go to the zoo today, there's an off chance that we're going to catch intercourse.
I think you definitely
I
want
think that's
that.
part
Yeah.
of it.
It depends on what grade the field trip is, but yeah, you want that.
So, in short, we need funding. Okay, so hopefully you're rich. If you're not rich, you need investors. If you do have investors, you have to give them the confidence that you're the person to put together a zoo. You got to find animals.
Yep.
You got to find them safely. Hopefully you're not going to poachers. Hopefully you're getting good deals. Once you do that, you have to build a zoo. You know, maybe do that beforehand. Build a zoo. Get the proper.
You should watch that Ben Affleck movie, We Built a Zoo.
Get the proper zoning, the proper permits. Once you do all that, you have to organize the animals in an enticing way, and now you have to advertise it to the people.
Yeah.
Field trips. I think you tell all the schools.
You know, all the zoos that are doing like a jack-o'-lantern bullshit, do some of that. Yeah, you'll be good.
You do the holiday shit. Tell the churches, tell the schools, all
First
these trips.
night, come on down.
Free drinks.
That's what a zoo is a lot like a casino.
Rob Green, everyone. I think that's it.
Thanks, buddy.
Thanks, Rob. Bye, guys.